Welcome to part 2 of the NikkiALamers universe. In this part, we're going to learn all about her childhood, her background, and the beginning. Ooh! Hey, Nikki!
Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you? So
I'm
you're back
good.
again!
It's great to be back.
Yay! Where did you grow up?
I grew up in a small town in Wisconsin, southeast Wisconsin,
Mhm.
um, just about 20 to 25 minutes from Madison, depending. It's if you're not familiar with the area, we always say, like 20 minutes outside of Madison, uh, about 45 minutes or so from Milwaukee, and an hour and a half from Chicago.
Wow.
So it's, very southeast, but that gives you an idea of where it is. But great little town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So what was your childhood dream job?
My childhood dream job. I only won. It's one of those things that I was always constantly dreaming as a kid too. So yeah, I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be, I don't know. I felt like it was always changing, but in a sense, I did like the medical field a lot. I feel like a lot of the different avenues I went down had to do with the medical field, but
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, all of those things.
Awesome. So, did you always imagine yourself becoming an author?
So yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've written my whole life. I've always had a passion for it. It's kind of like one of those things that you always want to do and you always
Mm-hmm.
dream of doing, but you don't necessarily always imagine it because it's hard to imagine. You just feel like it's so far off sometimes, no matter, how much you write. But
Mm-hmm.
it's, yes, I always dreamed about it, but I didn't always necessarily imagine it,
Mm-hmm.
just because I just thought it was too far out of reach,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
believe it or not.
So, what is one childhood memory that shaped you who you are today?
Um, I guess who influenced me the most would be my dad. And the reason I say that is because he also loved romance stories.
Mm-hmm.
We used to watch, like the romance movies together. And we were the ones who enjoyed it, my dad and I. I mean, everybody else did too, but my dad and I loved them. And he read all the time, like me. He would
Mm-hmm.
always have a book with him, and he loved romance books, were his absolute favorite. And I remember actually the first adult romance book I ever read was a book that I stole off his bookshelf. So, uh, but he always encouraged my reading. But as I got older, we shared books and things like that, which was so much fun to me because we could share books, we could talk about books, and to be able to share that with my dad, which isn't as common, I know, was very unique and very special to me. But I did lose my dad when the same year my first book came out, a few months after, but I did lose my dad then. Um, of course, my sister is also somebody you always look up to. She's 2.5 years older. We were both creatives, and she loved writing as well. And then we did have different strengths. We were very different, but we did have a lot of similarities. And
Mm-hmm.
I always, looked up to her, being the younger sister. And then my mom is one of the sweetest souls you will ever meet. She is amazing. So I get, my family, but yeah, when it comes to reading and romance books, definitely my dad.
That's so cute.
I have not met my birth father, but I have met my birth mother and extended family, meaning I have 2 half brothers. One's married with 2 kids. I met my aunts and uncles. I met a grandmother who has since passed. Lots of cousins. I was the only girl in the generation.
Wow.
And they all, a lot of them have families.
Mm-hmm.
So there's, it's one side yes, the other side no, and there's there's more of a story to that, but that's a long story, and I kind of feel like that might be on its own later on when we're talking about something else. So
since you were adopted, who influenced you the most growing up?
I was thinking about that a lot, because that's one of those questions that I feel like there's different people that influenced you in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, both of my parents, my sister and I are very different, but yet we also have so many similarities too. We both love to write.
Mm-hmm.
She's a creative in some different ways too. And being the younger sister, you always look up to your older sister, but not always.
How many years difference do you guys have?
2.5.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah. And then my dad too. And my mom, she's like this sweetest person you'll ever meet. And my dad, he, we always shared a love of romance stories. So there's that.
That's amazing.
But yeah, my family.
Beautiful. So this is still about family. What did your parents or family teach you that has stayed with you?
Oh, so much. To be supportive, no matter, what you want to do, they were always very encouraging to do what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
They also encouraged me, of course, to be myself.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it's scary being able to be, to show yourself. Especially when you're sharing it with this kind of scale too, with so many people, it's, sharing everything with the world.
Yeah. Okay. And do you pass these on to your kids? Did you?
Of course.
Okay.
I want them to do what makes them happy, same
Mm-hmm.
as, what I grew up as, I definitely encourage them to do that. Like me, they take their time trying to figure out what that is, and don't necessarily, always listen to mom, just like I didn't always listen to my mom, no matter how good the advice was.
That's true.
That's
true.
what you do, right?
Yeah. This is a bit more of a serious question, or you can take it any other way. What did you struggle with most growing up?
I think fitting in, and I think
Mhm.
everybody has those insecurities, being self-conscious, feeling like you don't quite fit in. Don't get me wrong, I've had I love my family and friends, and I have some incredible friends, but sometimes you still have those feelings, and just life hits you sometimes, and you try to figure out how to navigate that. And I feel like you sometimes may feel alone even if you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, I think it's, just being self-conscious and working through that.
Beautiful. What is something from your childhood that still shows up in your writing today?
My adoption, period. In so many ways. I mean, I've written so many different dynamics with families, period. I've written good families, terrible families, broken families, ones that are piecing themselves back together, ones that it will never happen.
Mm-hmm.
I, there's, and a variety of reasons for those too. But I also think that's real, because there are all different kinds of families in this world. But I also think just being adopted gives me a different perspective in a way, because there's so
Mm-hmm.
many questions you ask yourself your whole life.
Yeah.
Some of them are my questions. I've said this before. Some of them are mine, and some of them are other people I met who are adopted or have been in foster care, um, or maybe someone who's lost their parents, or someone, which I did lose my dad the same year my first book came out, actually,
I'm so sorry.
in 2014. But it's it's definitely something that impacts you, because you do ask yourself, and the biggest thing is, what if, you look at all the different scenarios, every possible scenario that could possibly be like ever. And you look at that from every point of view, you just can't help it. At least I can't. I mean, I'm sure some people can, but that's something that I've always, I just,
Mm-hmm.
and are you brave enough to, ask yourself those questions? So I started asking them of, characters that I created and things like that, and created some different scenarios for them,
Mm-hmm.
and guarantee their happy ending, like I said. So it's a different way to look at it, I guess. But I feel like that's always in my writing.
Okay.
And I do believe in a happy ending,
Mm-hmm.
even if it takes forever to get there.
All right.
So we all deserve it, don't we?
We do, we do. So, as the final question for part 2, if you could sit down with your 10-year-old self today, what would you tell her?
Don't worry about what everybody else is saying.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you want to do what makes you happy, go after your dreams. Don't hold back, it's worth it.
Oh, very inspiring. Thank you, Nikki, for part 2. Looking forward to part 3, which is next week. We invite you to join us for part 3 next week. Right, Nikki?
Absolutely. Can't wait to hear you. Can't wait to see you again. Oh, why did I go blank? Anyway.
It's okay.
Where did I grow up?
On planet Earth.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Nikki, for this part 2 interview. Part 2 event.
Absolutely.
So where did you grow up? Wait. And we invite you. Not we all invite you. What the fuck is wrong with me?